Hello everyone, my name is Amy Collins and I'm an equine science major with a minor in business. With this major, I've been asked if I'm planning on being a vet or a trainer for horses. For those who are not familiar with the equine industry, these are obvious careers that often are the assumed end goal of all who pursue the major. However, there is so much more that goes into this business than those two. One of these careers that has been an interest of mine for some time is an equine geneticist. The role of an equine geneticist could be anything from genetic disorder research to simple genotype tests for owners and their backyard horses. When it comes to the education requirements of this career path, nothing about it is easy or quick. While there are some opportunities that only require a bachelor's degree in equine science, the more profitable jobs require at least a master's degree or even a PhD. Not only does the potential employee need a master's or PhD, but they must be specialized with something within the equine industry. Obviously, a specialty in genetics would be ideal. However, many people have gotten employment with specialties in parasitology, endocrinology, and even anatomy. One of the main questions I had for this career was, where do I even go to find a job listing pertaining to this type of job? Thankfully, there are many different companies that utilize the expertise of a geneticist to either conduct research or engineer products. Many of these companies that hire geneticists are pharmaceutical companies, nutritional companies, and even engineering companies. Nutritional companies use the research conducted by its genetic scientists to better formulate feeds and supplements based on the genetic traits of certain types of horses based on their work patterns, breeding, age, and gender. Also, there are many physical genetic traits that are unique to certain types of horses. Therefore, engineering companies use genetic research to create tools, textiles, and tack that best fit the horses based on the pattern of their growth and overall anatomy to best conduct the work they are used for. Another question I had for this career was, what would be the purpose of this job to society? Most projects are aimed at the betterment of the lives of equines all over the world. For example, many studies conduct research over the healing habits of different injuries, others study genetic diseases, and even some study the nutritional compatibility of certain types of horses based on their age, breed, and work habits. On the other hand, equine genetic research can help better the lives of humans or other animals. Much of the data found in certain experiments can be transferred, to an extent, to projects conducted for human research. Therefore, even while focusing mainly on horses, I could still potentially help the lives of people within society as a whole. Some other skills that I found would be useful in the pursuit of this career is the ability to speak many languages fluently. The main languages that would be most useful are English, Spanish, Dutch, and German. I'm already fluent in English sometimes, and I'm fairly fluent in Spanish already, so that only leaves two more for me to learn. I love to study languages and have already been planning on learning German over the summer. Also, traditional quantitative breeding skills are a good thing to know before applying to jobs. I've worked at Ashford Stud Farm in the foaling barn last year, so I have some experience regarding the birthing and care, but I have never experienced the actual breeding of horses yet. When it comes to finding a potential career, a huge component to landing one that will last is the potential for advancement in the industry. Because genotyping has become so popular within the past 5 years, the technology used to conduct the test has been updated and advanced. Advancements in the technology makes conducting the genotype test much cheaper to conduct. Therefore, more people will be buying these tests, ultimately creating more jobs. I'm very excited to have been able to do this project because I have always known I wanted to do something in the horse industry with genetics, but I never really knew how much was required for an education. I had my schooling planned differently until I learned of all of this. And while it would be an amazing career to pursue, I'm not really sure I'd have the time or money to get my master's or PhD. This was an eye opening project for sure. Thank you.